Imagine navigating life with a quiet storm within, unfazed by societal expectations, indifferent to clamor, and disinterested in pursuing popularity. This encapsulates the essence of the Sigma male, rare, fiercely independent, and often misunderstood. These men tread paths few dare to explore. But why do these powerful individuals, capable of commanding attention without uttering a word, frequently find themselves alone? In this video, we delve into 8 profound reasons why Sigma males often lead solitary lives. These insights may surprise you, offering an unfiltered glimpse into the psyche and lifestyle of this enigmatic male archetype. 1. Their intimidating privacy pushes people away. Sigma males are intensely private individuals, safeguarding their inner world with an impenetrable silence. While the average person craves openness and emotional expression, the Sigma male offers none of this freely. He doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve or feel compelled to share his past or future. This deep-seated privacy, rooted in autonomy, is often misinterpreted as arrogance or aloofness. Consequently, people withdraw, unsure of how to connect with someone who eschews emotional exhibitionism. Even those who attempt to get close may find the Sigma male enigmatic, leading to discomfort or distrust. Ironically, the very trait that empowers him, his guarded nature, becomes a barrier that distances others. 2. They truly don't need friends. Unlike most, Sigma males are emotionally self-sufficient, not forming relationships out of boredom or loneliness. They thrive in solitude, possessing a strong, well-defined sense of identity that renders external validation unnecessary. While society often equates being alone with unhappiness, the Sigma male views solitude as freedom from drama, expectations, and noise. When they do choose friends, it's based on mutual respect and intellectual synergy, not necessity. This selectiveness results in fewer connections, but those they do form are profoundly deep. Many misunderstand this, mistaking a Sigma's solitude for sadness, further widening the gap between them and the world. 3. They are highly skeptical of fast connections. Sigma males exercise caution with people, especially those who attempt to get close too quickly. This isn't paranoia, but pattern recognition. They've learned that many individuals have hidden agendas, often disguising manipulation as kindness. When someone rushes into their life with excessive attention or affection, red flags arise. The Sigma male instinctively questions their motives, maintaining emotional distance until assured of a person's genuineness. This caution makes it challenging for the average person to break through, leading many to take this guardedness personally and withdraw. However, the Sigma male isn't aiming to offend. He's protecting his peace, valuing authentic, slow-growing connections rooted in mutual trust. His caution serves as a shield, not a flaw. 4. Even family isn't given a free pass. Sigma males operate by a brutal truth: blood doesn't guarantee loyalty. Sharing a last name doesn't equate to shared values or deserving a place in their life. If a family member is toxic, manipulative, or unsupportive, the Sigma male has no qualms about walking away. He doesn't cling to relationships out of guilt or tradition, viewing family as a matter of shared respect and genuine connection, not genetics. This mindset is difficult for others to grasp, especially those raised to prioritize family above all. As a result, Sigma males often sever ties with relatives who drain their energy or betray their trust. While it may seem cold to outsiders, it's an act of radical self-respect. In the Sigma's world, loyalty is earned, not assumed. 5. They despise drama and emotional chaos. Peace is the Sigma male's currency. He doesn't just enjoy calm, he requires it to function at his highest level. Emotional turbulence, social politics, gossip, and chaos are repulsive to him. He avoids individuals who stir the pot, even if they're charismatic or well-liked. The Sigma male seeks environments where he can think clearly, work deeply, and live freely. This desire for inner peace naturally leads to a minimalist social life. Every new person is a potential variable, someone who might introduce unnecessary problems or distractions. Rather than gamble with his energy, he opts out, staying quiet and walking away. This behavior often confuses those who thrive on emotional engagement, but to the Sigma, choosing solitude over drama isn't avoidance, it's wisdom. 6. They are never desperate for companionship. In a world buzzing with notifications and endless social interactions, solitude has become a lost art. Yet, the Sigma male thrives in it. While most fear being alone with their thoughts, a Sigma finds it liberating. He doesn't feel the need to be constantly surrounded by others to validate his existence. This isn't antisocial behavior, it's self-possession. Studies suggest that individuals comfortable with solitude often exhibit higher levels of creativity and emotional intelligence. Sigma males exemplify this, drawing strength from their inner world. Unlike the average man who might dread a solo dinner or fear silence, the Sigma welcomes it. In these quiet moments, he reflects, plans, and evolves. This level of introspection is rare and often unsettles many. Society may interpret their independence as aloofness, their silence as arrogance, and their solitude as sadness. But none of these labels fit. In truth, Sigma males operate on a different frequency. They don't avoid connection, they simply refuse to depend on it. While others search for meaning through external relationships, the Sigma builds it internally. His journey is inward, not outward. And while that makes him a mystery to most, it's also what makes him magnetic. People can't quite figure him out, and that's exactly the point. 7. They operate outside the social hierarchy. Sigma males are the social system's glitch, intentionally unprogrammed, and that's what makes them fascinating. While most social structures operate on an unspoken code of dominance and submission, Sigma males opt out entirely. They don't jockey for power, nor do they submit to authority just for the sake of fitting in. Instead, they observe the system from a distance, like a chess master watching the board, but refusing to be a pawn or king. This refusal to conform to expected social roles leaves people puzzled. In schools and workplaces where social roles are almost theatrical, leaders, followers, clowns, rebels, people instinctively try to typecast others. But Sigma males dodge those labels like a ghost dodges a spotlight. This makes others uncomfortable. After all, if you can't label someone, you can't control them or predict them. Psychologically, this aligns with Carl Jung's archetype of the loner, or the introverted intuitive, someone who functions outside of collective norms. But this isn't about isolation, it's about self-possession. Sigma males aren't aloof to impress, they simply value internal validation over external approval. And here's the kicker, their authenticity is so raw, it's often misread as strangeness. But that weirdness is really just rare integrity. They're not following a trend, they're following their truth. This makes them powerful in an unconventional way. They're not loud leaders or obedient followers, they're sovereign thinkers. In a world that rewards conformity, the Sigma male's quiet rebellion is both misunderstood and magnetic. 8. They chase purpose, not people. Sigma males are wired differently. They don't wake up wondering who likes them or how many people follow them. Instead, they rise with a fire lit by something deeper, a mission. Whether it's launching a startup, perfecting an obscure skill, understanding metaphysical truths, or building a legacy that echoes beyond their lifetime, Sigma males are relentlessly purpose-driven. Their goals aren't born from a need to impress, but from an inner calling that refuses to be ignored. Relationships? Important, yes, but not the centerpiece. Unlike many who shape their identity around romantic or social connection, Sigma males construct their lives like architects with a blueprint only they can see. Their energy is sacred, and they guard it fiercely. This doesn't mean they're antisocial. It means they're selective. You won't find them at every party or chatting idly just to pass the time. Shallow talk bores them. Deep conversations light them up. This strong sense of direction can make them seem distant, even aloof. But don't mistake solitude for loneliness. According to psychology, people with high self-determined motivation, like Sigma males, often experience higher well-being because their actions are aligned with intrinsic values, not external pressure. Walk with them, and you'll witness a journey of vision, discipline, and meaning. But don't expect them to detour for approval or attention. If the road forks, they'll choose purpose over people every time. Because for the Sigma male, clarity isn't just comforting, it's company. And purpose, that's his true north. 9. They are not easily impressed or influenced. In today's hypersocial world, where people measure worth in likes, followers, and viral trends, Sigma males walk a different path, one carved by introspection, independence, and inner truth. They aren't swayed by the flash of celebrity culture or the dopamine-driven chase for digital approval. Instead, they question the system itself. Why do we worship fame? What does popularity even mean? These aren't just rebellious musings, they're signs of a deeply analytical mind that resists manipulation. This detachment from a herd mentality makes Sigma males nearly bulletproof to peer pressure. Psychological studies show that groupthink, the tendency to conform for the sake of harmony, can cloud judgment and lead to irrational decisions. But Sigmas? They're hardwired to challenge consensus, not out of defiance, but out of principle. If a joke isn't funny, they won't force a laugh. If a conversation lacks depth, they'll gracefully check out. This refusal to play social games creates an invisible wall. While a few admire their authenticity, many misinterpret their silence as arrogance. In reality, Sigma males are simply watching the world unfold, often learning more in quiet observation than most do in endless chatter. Their presence can be unsettling, not because they're judging, but because their mere authenticity exposes the inauthenticity around them. Like a mirror reflecting what others wish to hide, the Sigma male doesn't seek attention, yet he commands it. Not through noise, but through an unwavering sense of self in a world addicted to external validation. 10. They value energy conservation over small talk. Small talk is social glue for most people, but for the Sigma male, it's an energy leak. Conversations about the weather, gossip, or mundane daily routines drain them. They crave substance, meaning, and depth. This doesn't mean they're incapable of socializing. They can be charismatic when needed. But it takes energy, and they use that energy sparingly. You'll often see them at a social event sitting alone, observing rather than participating in mindless chatter. And when they do speak, it's purposeful. Because they speak less, their words carry more weight. But that restraint is often misinterpreted as coldness or disinterest, causing others to drift away. The reality is they're conserving energy for what truly matters to them: creation, thought, personal evolution, or deep one-on-one connections.